This is southeastern Georgia foraging, and right now is the time for a forager's favorite, which is the edible Smilax vine. But it has a poisonous lookalike, which is what I'm showing you right now, and this is the yellow jessamine. So the yellow jessamine if you're a novice, you could easily mistaken the yellow jessamine for Smilax, especially at the tip, the tender tip, especially some of the bigger ones. So one thing about jessamine, and right now it's no longer in bloom, it has a very ephemeral blooming season and it's already over. But when they are in bloom, they're magnificent. They smell amazing and they're everywhere. But you'll see the leaves are directly opposite to one each other. So here's another one. See, first they grow opposite this direction, and then they grow opposite all along the stem. Let me see. We got it in focus. I've been having a hard time getting this thing to focus. So one way to tell the difference is, you see the tips are very thin. Now I'm going to show you a Smilax tip, and I'm not sure what the botanical name for it is, but I liken it to a head. As you can see, the head of the Smilax, or the tip of the Smilax vine, has an almost like a plumpy kind of, I just call it a head. I'm not sure what you call it. There you go. So Smilax, the leaves come in different forms. So you need to look up, all the Smilaxes here are edible. The only one I'm not sure about is the coral greenbrier. Greenbrier is a type of Smilax. But look, you have thorns on most of the Smilaxes. You do not have thorns on jessamine. Jessamine is also a much thinner vine. Smilax can get quite thick, and jessamine doesn't ever really get that thick. That's a jessamine right here. Also, I've noticed with Smilax, they have these tendrils, these vine tendrils coming off of them. There's a lot more of them all along the stem. And you don't see jessamine as having so many of these tendrils. What was I going to say? Something important. Yes. So the tricky thing about yellow jessamine, the trickiest thing it can do is that the jessamine can wrap around the Smilax vine. So a vine upon a vine. And so you may be looking at a Smilax and say, this is a Smilax, all right. And then all you see is, so you just pluck this tip without thinking about it. In fact, it was a jessamine wrapped around a Smilax. This is a Smilax. So I've heard yellow jessamine is every part of it's poisonous. Here's a type of a lance-shaped Smilax. But there's many different types. Some are fat and round. Yeah, jessamine is poisonous. I don't know how poisonous. I've never heard that it would kill you or anything, but it would certainly not be good to eat and could probably send you to the hospital. So I just wanted to inform that you can mistake in the two, and hopefully you got something out of this. And I'm going to eat these right here because I like them quite a bit. So that's all for this one, and make sure you do your research on anything. You're going to forage. This is the Smilax.